So yeah, in the last couple of weeks I've updated my everyday carry and I have a couple of new things that I want to share with you. So let's get straight into my EDC update 1 for 2023. And first we need to start with my main new everyday carry that I need to mention, and here I'm talking about my new wallet. So I actually had an old wallet for a long period of time just because it was functional and I never actually had the feeling that I have to update it. But at the end of 2022 I decided that in 2023 I want to reorganize and rebuild a couple of things, including my office and my everyday carry. So that's why I also decided to buy a new wallet. And I decided to buy this wallet because it just offers all the basics that I need to organize my on-the-go stuff, and it's not that huge. I also bought a black wallet because my goal for my EDC is to aim for the darker walnut color area, and on top my overall theme for my office rebuild is that as well. So yeah, it's a perfect match that I can use for a long period of time. Another essential that I need to mention is my key, and of course the Tesla Model 3 key fob is part of my EDC as well. All in all, I really like the key fob design and it's in my opinion a great accessory for the Tesla Model 3. I've also combined it with a black case to protect the key fob. Sadly I haven't found a new walnut case in this case, but maybe I'll find one in the future. But so far the case is really helpful. I mean, if you take a look at it, it already protected the key fob a lot, so it's absolutely worth to spend some bucks on that. I actually bought the key fob a couple of days after I ordered my Model 3 because I always wanted to have one and I really like these features that this key offers. Especially the option to open up the frunk is so great because I don't have to get into the car and I don't have to open up the app to do that. Another great reason why I really like the key fob is that if someone else in your family wants to drive your car, they can easily use the key fob and that's it. I've also made a complete review about the key fob here on my channel, so if you're interested in that, definitely check out that video. The next essential that we need to talk about is my phone, and my everyday phone is the iPhone 14 Pro. A quick note here, I don't buy new phones that often. My last phone was the iPhone 10. My goal is to only buy new tech if I actually need it. So yeah, this upgrade was actually worth it for me. For example, I really like the new dynamic island and all these camera features like RAW photos and the cinematic mode that I can use to get better results. So now whenever I want to take a couple of shots with my phone, I can simply use these RAW images to get a clean result in the end in Lightroom, and that is really helpful. But actually the 2023 update here is the case. I bought a complete new case for my iPhone 14 Pro and I absolutely love it. Of course it's a walnut bumper case that looks so great. Especially in combination with my office rebuild that I've started recently, the whole design is a perfect fit and that's why I decided to buy it. But now let's move on to the next essential, and here we need to talk about my AirPods Pro as well. And I really like the AirPods Pro, in this case the first generation, because they are in-ear headphones. I've always used in-ear headphones and I never really liked the basic AirPods, but the AirPods Pro are just great. I mean, the audio quality is awesome and in combination with the noise cancelling I can actually enjoy all kind of videos, music or podcasts everywhere on the go. On top they are packed into a really nice case that charges them on the go, so I don't have to think about that a lot. But my biggest upgrade here is actually again the case. So yeah, the basic AirPod case is white, and because I'm slowly shifting to the walnut theme, I decided to buy a new case add-on as well. In my opinion, this walnut case looks so great, and especially in combination with the walnut iPhone case, I simply got a perfect setup here. I mean, it just stacks on top of the original case, but it just adds this nice little walnut touch to it that I really like. Another reason why I use the AirPods Pro is that they are a perfect fit for the Apple ecosystem. I mostly use Macs, so it's super easy to connect the AirPods with all kind of devices, so yeah, if you're looking for an easy all-in-one solution, the AirPods Pro are the way to go. I can still recommend the first generation, but especially in this price category you can easily buy the newest version to get all the upgrades and you are set for the next couple of years. The next essential that I always like to use is the MagSafe battery pack. Sadly I still don't have a nice case for it, so it's still white. And this one is the official one from Apple, but there are plenty of options out there that you can use as well. In the end it's really important that you just pick the one that you like the most. But especially if you use your phone a lot like me on the go, it is really important to know that you don't have to worry about charging your phone on the go as well. I mean, I always like to create stories or reels, and of course I use my phone to take pictures, check social media accounts, emails and so on. Especially on the go, this is one of my main devices that helps me to get things done. And that's why these battery packs are so great, because you can simply connect them on the backside of your iPhone to charge it. So yeah, for me such a battery pack makes my whole workflow every day way easier, and that's why I can highly recommend to check them out. The next thing that we need to talk about is the Apple Watch Series 5, and I'm still really happy with this version here. For me it wasn't actually necessary to upgrade my Apple Watch because this one still offers everything that I need, like the additional notifications so I don't have to pick up my phone all the time for some basic stuff, or maps and so on. In the end I just used some basic features here, so there aren't that many reasons why I would buy a new version. But all in all I really like the Apple Watch because it's such a great accessory for my iPhone and my complete Apple setup in general. But now let's move on and let's talk about my last EDC. This is still one of my favorite tools because it's super useful in a variety of situations. Whenever I need to open up a package or if I need to fix a couple of smaller things, I simply use this knife here. I can always use it in these kind of situations, so just having something like this here is always great. Of course it is possible that there are better options out there, but for me as an average user this is just perfect. And exactly that's why this one here is part of my everyday carry, and I can highly recommend to have something like that at least at home because it's actually useful. But yeah, that's my EDC update 1 for 2023. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're new, don't forget to smash that subscribe button to stay updated for upcoming videos, and I'll see you in the next video.